good, YouTube? So I'm back with another story time, of course. So this story time is going to be how I stalked my future husband. Okay, so this story takes place when I was 19. Yeah, I was 19. I just got out the army, and I just got out of another long-term relationship. If you watch my last story time. So yeah, she trying diffuse it, and he over there looking stuck like, what do I do? What do I do? Nigga, you called me. You gonna get in this car. We wasted gas to get over here, even though it's 5 minutes. It was with Patrick. So me and Patrick had finally broke up. So you know how when you be in a long-term relationship and you finally get out and your friends be like, oh, you need to get out, bitch. You need to do this. You need to do that. And da-da-da. So I got those friends. So we gonna call one of my friends. Okay, so we gonna call this friend Taurus. It's two friends. So the first friend is Taurus. She was actually talking to one of the guys. We gonna call him Devin. Okay, so Taurus was talking to Devin. Okay, and my other friend's name is gonna be Unicorn. She know why I'm gonna call her Unicorn. I still love her. Shout out to her. I still love both of them, but shout out to Unicorn. Just because she's a unicorn. So yeah, so it's Unicorn, is Devin, and it's Taurus. Okay, so Taurus and Devin was talking. They met each other while Devin was at work, and they started talking. So Devin's birthday was coming up, and he was throwing a party. So he invited Taurus, told her bring her friends, which would be me and Unicorn. Because, yeah, we didn't hang out like that. Well, they did. But then I came back from the army, and I started hanging out with them again. And that's how we ended up linking back up. So, yeah, he was having a party. And, you know, when you get out of a relationship, all your friends like, you need to get out. So, of course, they was like, Asia, you gotta go to this party. It's this party, da-da-da, you gotta come, woo. And so, I'm not really trying to go. It's not like I was trying to go because, you know, I'm depressed or nothing. I was talking to other dudes after we broke up. But it was just I'm not really a going out kind of person. Okay? So, yeah. But, you know, I'm single, so I'm like, all right, let me just get out. So, and you're probably like, why? What does this have to do with stalking? I'm gonna get to that, okay? I'm gonna get to that. This is all going to tie into each other. Okay, so they like, yeah, come to the party, whatever. So we go to her house. We go to Taurus' house. We all meet up at Taurus' house. And I get there at 8 o'clock, okay? So Unicorn and Taurus are there at Taurus' house just chilling because her house was a chill spot. That's the meet-up spot. That's where we go to meet all the time. So we sitting there, it's 8, right? So I'm like, what time we going? And she's like, I don't know, probably 9:30, 10. I'm like, well, why you ain't tell me that? I could have got some food. That's all I was worried about. I could have got some food. What? So, time starts flying by, and is 9:30 or whatever. And he keeps, Devin, that's what I call him. Devin, he keeps calling her. Like, where you at? You still coming? Da-da-da. And we sit there looking at each other like, the party can't be lit if you sitting here calling us trying to figure out where we at. So she was like, nah, we just gonna go at 10. So we ended up leaving the house at 10. And first of all, I wanted to turn around as soon as we got close. They said we was getting close, okay? Because to get to the party, to get to where Devin lives or whatever, you gotta go through this long, curvy back road. And remind you, first of all, I ain't never been here. I don't know these people. She know them. It's late. I'm not driving. I got on a dress. Turn around. I'm black. Okay. I'm like, no, this is not going good. But they like, calm down. We been here before. So yeah, we pull up, and we like, I'm like, what a party? Cause you know when you pull up to a party, you hear music blasting. You see something that let you know, party over here. No, it was none of that. It was literally like we was pulling up into a townhouse development, and it was ghosts. Like, no. So we sitting outside and we trying to figure out like where the party at, cause Taurus, she's been there before, but she was like, well, I've been in that house and that house and that house. He's took me to like 3 different houses. So I don't know where he live at. I don't know if the party's gonna be where. So we sitting in the car still, looking retarded. So then his father come outside. We gonna call him Pops, okay? So Pops come outside and he like, y'all looking for the party? And we was like, yeah. He was like, oh, well, it's in there. And he looked in the car. He was like, we y'all friends. She was like, these are my friends. He was like, y'all ain't got no more? Because y'all gonna need some more. We like, the party dry like that? And it's 10? 30? Because again, we were sitting in the car. Then we left the house at 10. So it took a little minute. Yeah. So he like, look, his only friends is his family. So that's the only people in there. We like, okay. So, you know, we go in there. They know some of the people in there. So they say hi to people, whatever. And I'm just like, yo, yeah, we sit in the kitchen and we coolin', we vibing, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, we vibing, and then one of Devin's brothers came in there and was like, why y'all in the kitchen? Come out in the living room. Make it look lit out here. Y'all just in the kitchen. We was like, all right, we gonna go out there. So we went out there, and, you know, we dancing in the corner with each other, you know, because, again, it's just like, it's like 10 people in here, okay? So, yeah. So it's like 10 people in here. So fast forward, yeah. And so we all chilling, whatever. I done had a couple of drinks, so I'm a little lit. All right. So this fine light skin. And when I say Jesus, in my head I said, he need to thank his mama and his daddy, because Lord, you was a blessing. He looked that good to me, okay? So, but I, you know, not really trying to mess with nobody for real. I already talked to other people, and I'm just here to vibe. I just got a relationship. I ain't trying to do it, and he my type, so I need to stay away from him. But no, Taurus goes, hey, there go your light skin. What you mean, my light skin? He said, I told you he had a friend. I'm like, I'm not one of those in your face, loud. Well, once you meet me, I am. But when I'm not familiar with my surroundings, I'm chilling, I'm observing, yeah. So I wasn't about to go up to him like, oh, you look good, let's dance. Like, no. So we go. That's what we're doing tonight. Devin ended up getting sick, and it's his birthday. So he ended up getting sick and having to go across the street and be taken care of. We ain't gonna say about it, but it wasn't Taurus. So he ended up having to go home or whatever. We'll go across the street. So that's when stuff really started getting lit. Like, we really started getting lit. So me and Taurus, Unicorn, she's really like, I don't know how to explain her. Like, she's just chill, and she's not one of them females that be like twerking on dude. Like, she's not my twerking friend. Taurus is. Unicorn is more like my supportive friend, my friend that I go to with my feelings, like my friend that I just vibe with. Whereas though Taurus, that's, well, no, because unicorn can turn up, okay? Don't get me wrong. Unicorn can turn up, okay? But that was more of Taurus's field. All right, so we get the dancing, and again, you know, I'm low key like, he look good. I'm trying. So me and ended up dancing. It wasn't about nothing, but yeah, cause yeah. So we ended up playing Kings. We ended up playing Kings. Okay, we sit on the floor and play Kings. Why am I laying on him and he over here rubbing my arm, and I'm just like, yeah. And I'm like, and I'm so drunk, I'm not realizing like I got on makeup and I'm laying on him. Yeah.
Can you find somebody?
But yeah, so I'm forgetting I have makeup on my face. So I'm laying on him. He got on a black Kelly, and I got brown makeup on. Okay, so I'm over here trying to like, I'm drunk, so I'm over here trying to like, it's still late on him. So by that point, I'm freaking lit.
The fuck you talking about?
Okay, I'm lit. So when I'm lit, I'm bold. So all that, oh, I'm not in your face and I don't, that all went out the window. Okay, so we get up and playing Kings, and me and him sitting down, and he checks my ID. My ID used to be on my phone. Like, it used to be in my case. So he looks at my ID. Oh, okay, I had to check that. What? Boy, I'm grown. What? So, I don't know. Somehow I ended up with this boy's phone. Okay, and I'm going through his phone. Like, when I say I'm going through his phone, I'm going through his contacts. I'm like, who this? Who that? Who this? I'm like, who that? Who this? Who that? And he like, oh, that's such and such. Oh, that's nobody. Oh, that's that. Emojis don't mean nothing.
Emojis don't mean nothing. I'm like,
Yeah, all right. And so his brother's over there like, dang, she already going through your phone, bro. Dang, bro. And he like, it's cool, whatever. So basically everybody ended up getting paired up. So Unicorn got paired up with his brother because she had already seen him before and she liked him. Okay, and Taurus ended up pairing up with another brother, but they wasn't doing nothing. They was just laying together. Just like me and what we gonna name my future husband? We just gonna name him future husband. Alright, yeah, so me and my future husband, we was just laying down, and it got cold because it's a bando. Yeah, the party was in a bando. So it got cold, so they went and got blankets. So they got 3 blankets, I think, or they got 2. I know I ended up with a blanket. Me and my future husband ended up with a blanket. So he laying on me while I'm going through his phone, and then eventually I give him his phone back and I get on my phone, and we still laying there. This is a party. Why are we laid up? But you know, that was my future husband, so it didn't matter. It didn't matter, okay? Fast forward, I did. Don't ever do this. If you don't know where you at and you around miscellaneous, because this could have been a completely different situation. But thank God I was with people that's not like that, okay? Because we all ended up falling asleep and waking up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and being like I really had to like, whoa, we fell asleep on each other. So I got up and I grabbed a blanket. I'm like, let's go. Why are we still here? And so yeah, I grabbed a blanket like, why are we still here? Like, let's go. I don't know him. Let's go. So we leave and we go back to Taurus' house. Me, Unicorn, and Taurus, we go back to Taurus' house. So the next day, because of course Taurus and Derek, I keep forgetting what I called him. Devin. Yeah, Devin. All right, so yeah, Taurus, like I said, Taurus and Devin were talking. So yeah, so of course he called her next day and they was talking, and then somehow they ended up saying they was about to go play they was about to go be at the court and we should go up there. And I'm like, I'm not going up there. He probably think I'm I was like, that nigga probably think, I was like, he probably think I'm all types of thoughts and hoes. And I know it was just like, oh, you just laid on him, like what? But it's just like, I carry myself a certain way so that people won't get the wrong idea about me, or so it's no misunderstanding, so nobody can say anything. So the fact that I was laid up with this boy that I didn't know, I didn't even freaking know his name, I don't think. No, he told me the night before, but I forgot. So yeah, I was like, I was here, like, I want to go. And they like, come on, just go. So we go to the court, and I'm thinking, all right, I ain't about to say nothing to him. I ain't about to say nothing. So we get to the court, and he not even there. Okay, so everybody else there, everybody else playing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He finally shows up, and I'm just like, they like, you not gonna say nothing to him? No. And no thank you. No thank you. Yeah, so we ain't say nothing to each other the whole day. Like, they played a game of football, they played a couple games of basketball, and I ain't say nothing to him. The only thing I said to him was, when his phone was ringing, unknown was calling him. And I was like, unknown calling? He was like, oh, now I can't touch your phone. Okay, all right, okay. So yeah, that's literally all we said to each other. Then I went home, and when I went home and I was on Instagram, I got to scrolling. And when I got to scrolling, I see Devin. I'm like, bruh, I've been following this dude the whole time. And so I told Taurus, and she was like, you lying. And so I sent it to her, and she was like, wow, I don't even got his Instagram. Woo, woo, woo. And so I go on his Instagram, and I get to look, and I'm like, I wonder if he got pictures of my future husband on his page. He didn't. He had pictures of his other brother. He had pictures of his other brother, so I went on his other brother page. And his other brother had old pictures of my future husband. So of course I went, and I was like, Sam, because you know Instagram pictures like this be here. So I'm like, I think that's him, because his Instagram name is not his name. It's nothing close. So I go, and me being quick, I fucking request to follow this boy. And then I realized, bruh, you look like a stalker. You look like a stalker. What are you doing? So I hurry up and I follow him, forgetting that Instagram sends you a notification as soon as somebody follows you. So my name is going to pop up on your screen as requested to follow you. And then when you go on your page, you're going to see that it's gone. He probably think I'm stalking him. It wasn't even like that. He still doesn't know to this day how I found it. Like, I be giving him like little stories to make it seem like, oh, I just found you on, somebody posted pictures, something like that. I don't know what dumb stories I told him so I didn't look crazy, but today I stalked my future husband. So yeah, I'm sitting there panicking. I'm like, shoot. And then it says, I'm gonna say it because it's not his Instagram anymore. It was like, Yeshua has requested to follow you. Accept. And so I followed him back, and you know, cause shorty, you know. But you know where I'm going with this, cause you know, but shorty slid in my DMs. I wish I still had those DMs, bro. I'm so mad. But basically, he was like, I think he was like, don't I know you, or something like that. Or how you find me, something, because he's a dick. So he'd be like, how you find me, or something like that. And I was just like, I think I said on the explore page or something dumb, because it didn't make sense because his page was private. So it's just like, how would you find me on that page? But yeah, we get to talking, and not knowing my crazy ex had my Instagram password our whole relationship. Well, not our whole relationship. I gave it to him at one point in time and I never changed it, and he still was logged in on it. So I'm talking to my future husband. I'm trying to slide up in there, you know, let him know this is it. Like, this is it. I'm your future wife. But then my ex goes and follows him. And then he's like, do you know him? And our Instagram names was basically the same, except mine was Star Valentino and his was something else Valentino. So obviously we knew each other. So he was like, do you know him? I was like, what? That's my ex. He was like, why he requested to follow me? Why he trying to DM me? I was like, oh my God, I gotta change my password. So me and him was talking on Instagram for like a little minute, and then he was like, text me. And we started texting. And he would always joke about my crazy ex, and I would joke about Unknown. Because Unknown is an actual person. I did not give her that name. He did before I met him. So, yeah. And that is the story time about how I stalked my future husband. If you want to know, yes, we're still together. Been together for about 2 years now. This story happened 2 years and a month ago. So, yeah. But if you want more story times, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back at you. See you next time. Peace. If you want more story times, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back at you. See you next time. Peace.